Hi guys, I'm back with a new video and let's talk about Black Bag. So just a warning, this is going to be a really short review. I know a lot of people like that, so I guess that's a good thing. I usually talk too much and I ramble. I actually am going to try to do that for this film because honestly, I don't have a lot to say. So, yeah, I guess let's just get to it. So, if you don't know what Black Bag is about, I didn't either. So, yeah, I went into this film not knowing basically anything. I knew that this had a really good cast, and the cast was the reason why I wanted to watch the film, mainly Michael Fassbender. I then discovered this was directed by Steven Soderbergh, and we just saw Presence, so damn, he's releasing a lot of movies, like back to back. And I just checked how long the film was, so yeah, I knew when it was going to end. So it's 1 hour and 33 minutes long. But the basic premise I then figured out. This is not exactly how they describe the film, but I think that's the best way to describe it. It's about a spy that has a traitor in their group, in his close group, work group, and he has to figure out who the traitor is. And one of the suspects, he's his wife. So that's the main plot. And yeah, as I said, this has a really good cast, starting with Michael Fassbender, but it also stars Kate Blanchett and Marissa Abella, Roger Jean Page. So the cast is pretty stacked. So I was looking forward to this one. At least I had a feeling this could be good because of the cast. So let's find out how I felt about it. So I guess not having a lot to say about a film is never a good thing. At least when you feel strongly on a negative way about a film, you still feel something. My issue with this film is that it was a pretty middle of the road type of film. I actually was into it in the beginning. I was following the story, I was liking the mystery. But then the movie gets really slow and kind of overly complicated. There's a lot of little terms, spy terms and political things, CEO things. Just there are too many details that aren't super explained. It's difficult to comprehend, and the dialogue is kind of fast paced, so you don't really have a lot of time to process the information. But on the flip side, the film gets really slow, so the dialogue is fast, but then the plot drags a little bit. And yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I think I dozed off a little bit. But then it picked up again in the end. So I was into it in the end again when they were figuring out who the traitor was. But again, I didn't understand everything, and I didn't understand how they got where they got. So I was just okay, I'm just gonna believe it and go along with it. But yeah, I think it's a overly complicated film that it isn't long, but it kind of feels long. So yeah, at the end of the day, I don't have a lot of strong feelings towards the film. I thought it was fine. It's a good Sunday afternoon type of film. One to watch when you're not really tired, because you kind of need to pay attention to it. It's your typical plot. but you have to pay attention to it to understand. And even then, maybe you don't. Like, it's a good afternoon film to watch and chill, but pay attention. And I don't even have like strong feelings towards like the cinematography or like the technical aspect. Like, I thought it was a fine film. It was decently shot. The acting was pretty good. I think the film works because of the acting and the cast. The cast is all really good. But everything else, it's not bad, but it isn't great either. So it's just like, yeah, okay, it's a film, and yeah. I guess post that, let's get to my scores. So overall, as expected, I'm gonna give the film a 2.5 out of 5. It's, yeah, your typical middle of the road type of film, one that you are going to forget pretty quickly, unfortunately. As far as cinematography goes, I think I'm gonna give it a 2.5 as well. Like, I thought it was decently shot, but nothing like screamed to me. Like, nothing was really appealing. It was fine. And I guess the same goes for the originality, a 2.5 as well, because there's not a lot of originality in this. I guess the way the characters act is the most original, but I think this film is pretty similar to The Killer, also with Michael Fassbender. I think both characters of his in these films are pretty similar. Both films have the same vibe. They're both like thrillers and kind of slow, both with Michael Fassbender as the leading role. So yeah, I guess if you like The Killer, which I wasn't super into it, you'll like this one. So yeah, I feel like I feel the same way about both films. And that's that. So, as I said, a pretty simple, quick review. I didn't have a lot to say. So, yeah, maybe you like that. I personally don't like when I feel this way about a film, because I like to feel strongly about movies. Either love it or hate it. It's better than meh, which is how I feel about this film. It's not bad, it's not great, it's a film that you might enjoy. And yeah, if you end up seeing Black Bag, or if you have seen it already, let me know in the comments how you feel. If you haven't seen it yet, tell me if you've liked The Killer. Yeah, and maybe, yeah, tell me if you are interested in watching this film. And yeah, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!